guys, back again. Davis Drives, Davis Auto Sales in Richmond, Virginia. We'll do a little square body school for you guys. This one's going to be about price point. This truck has sold. Some of you guys saw it on previous videos. If not, you can go back and watch it. You can see the kind of the changes that we made on it. But I just sat down and I was doing the paperwork and I said, you know, this is kind of a skimpy deal, and it kind of was. And I told a few customers that I don't think believe me. I was like, this truck's a gift to somebody. Like, when I say it's a gift, somebody's buying a truck that has been gone over very well for a heck of a good deal. And we'll touch on that in just a minute when I get to pricing. But Chevrolet 20 Series, Scottsdale, clean truck, regular cab, long bed, 4-speed, and you can see the actual condition of the interior. You can see the inspection sheet right there, and that's a Virginia inspection sheet is what they checked. We did end up dyeing the door panels per the customer's request. Turned out really good, matches the dash real well. And we did get the little felts replaced right here against the window. Those were a couple of the last little touches. Now he is waiting for us to get a rear hitch, which we probably have in stock. I hadn't had time to even look yet. But he wants that put on, and that's it. We chatted a deal up yesterday. He wired the money, and it is sold. And as soon as the hitch is on it, it's going to get shipped to him. Still had the original sales sticker piece on the back there, a little emblem logo. It's a pretty straight truck. Somebody had two-toned the bottom section, and the trim's been replaced. But you can see this truck was $19,995. Unlike most dealers, we don't play and hide all secrets on our prices and information and VIN number, and everything's right there. Some of you guys also saw this truck previously posted. Another dealer had purchased it and gone over it slightly before us getting it. A couple people dropped in the comments that they'd seen it before. And yes, it was a little bit less than the 20 grand we sold it for. Well, I'm gonna show you a couple of little things that add up and don't add up, and pretty much original paint on the truck, other than I believe this fender was probably repainted at some point in time. You can see some of the light spots in the paint. We replaced the headlights, the pieces inside, the little pedal covers and all that. But let's go over here to some actual pricing. Oh, let me find my sheet. Had to write this stuff down. So, purchase of this truck, and I meant to grab the bill of sale, but we purchased it for $14,500. No secret there. Again, the other dealer had it online. Great guy, you know, we don't have any problems with him. Fair truck, fair purchase price, $14,500. So we got it here. First thing we do with all trucks is inspect, change oil, and in doing that, that's when we did the headlights. One was foggy and one was had some moisture in it. So we did the headlights. And what else did we do? That was pretty much it on that. It's an air-conditioned truck. The air condition worked and it cycled, but it wasn't perfect. And we found the leak. It was the condenser. So we replaced the condenser and charged it. AC. So sent it to the spray and bed liner shop. I don't know if you did a video of the bed, but the bed on this truck was incredible. So we did a bed liner. Bed liners currently are $650. And our guy sprays them really thick. It's not a little shortcut job. He does a great job. On the interior, as always, you know, we got to do the LED light on the dome light. Made sure all the dome lights were working. Did a cover on that. We did the pedals. And a couple other little things. Another cool thing on this truck, on the inside, it even still has the factory brake control box. And just to show how little bit you can see how dusty it is. We didn't want to over clean this truck. We just kind of went very light, but you can see the pedals. We did all the fresh pedals. Just a pet peeve of mine, not a big deal. Kind of like dome lights, like to make sure they work. Big thing. So we had to ship it. I sent my personal guy to go get the truck just so he could look around it, check it out. It was one of the first times doing business with this other dealership, and wanted to look it over. So between him, his fuel, and transporting it, I spent about $1,000. Oh, let's see here. We brought it home. Of course, we cleaned it and detailed it very lightly. Again, we didn't want to hide anything. If you check the other videos, I even crawled under the truck, showed the undercarriage. So this was on the low side. Normally, if we got paint and undercoat and cleaning on the underside, it adds up a lot more than that. But 400 bucks there. Brought it back. I was doing some other videos. And lo and behold, saw a leak underneath of it. And it had some drips, as the other video says. Any older truck, it's going to have some drips. It does have a drip or two. But this was a pretty good constant drip up front. Turns out the steering box blew a seal. So you don't reseal those, you got to replace it. So we got a good replacement box, and we got that taken care of. So yeah, I pulled the invoice with install and a basic align. You know, it was on the alignment rack, so why not? So we spent about 500 bucks on that. So that was about it. Again, transporting it, fixed the AC, cleaned it up a little bit, went over it. Again, it could have had a bad rear end or anything. We didn't know. So we checked everything out, went through my uncle's hands, went through the service shop, which is a third party, and here's where we're at. So let me see here. I'll put a couple numbers on here. The AC repair with condenser and the inspection and oil change, all this right here was $11.50 roughly. Lights, covers, do I have the door panels, about 500 here for all that. And then the only other thing, the hitch, I got him the hitch at cost, and we're going to do the install. So a couple $100 on that. Not a big deal. Just, again, the only thing he really requested was that and the door panels being dyed, which we took care of. So let's punch it all up. Purchase of the truck, $14.5. AC repair, condenser replacement, all the basic service. The bed liner. The door panels, the LED light covers, blah, blah, blah. Shipping. Detailing. Steering box replacement. And the hitch. So $18,950. So, for you guys out there that crackle and laugh when you talk about prices, $18,950 cost. I'm sure there's something that's been forgotten. $19,995 sale price. $1,045 if my math is right. Profit. So, if you guys think that that's a killer deal for us, I can tell you, the light switch won't turn on tomorrow for that kind of profit. But there are some that are better. There are some that are worse. Very fair deal. Yes, we made a couple bucks. Obviously, my time's probably not worth anything. The 3 videos I made, advertising it. So just so you guys know on that too, we have some people that know, you know, they're in sales and they're like, guys, you kill it. Our advertising per vehicle, if I was to break it down, we pay it monthly. eBay, Auto Trader, Cars.com, you know, our Facebook cost us, Craigslist cost us, promotional things on different things cost us. If you break it down per the vehicle sold per month per expense, it's about $880 advertising cost. So that's not factored in here either. So you might as well subtract $880 because that's a real number. And that leaves you with whatever it is, a couple $100. We might be able to eat a good dinner tonight off that. But that's kind of the real deal. I tell people all the time, we do these square bodies for fun. There's proofs in the pudding. You couldn't bought a cooler, nicer truck for 20 grand. So I'm real happy the guy got a great truck for a great deal. Most of them are more expensive than that, but you know, obviously it wasn't all perfect either. So we try to tailor the right truck, right person. If he would have said, hey, I want 4 inches on 35s, boom, it would have been dropped off with Brian and Daniel and they'd be doing their thing. I know a lot of y'all jumped on the Fall Guy video yesterday. I hate to say it, but we've already made the decision. We are going to do a build on that truck. I'll drop a video shortly with some excitement about that. A lot of other stuff came in just since earlier. Grand Wagoneer on some big old nasty boggers. We got some of these new mini excavator imported units. And 2 or 3 other trucks that Christian should have posted. A really cool 2500 Suburban and something else he was working on getting up. A Mustang with a supercharger on it. And the Black Viper did just sell, just confirmed that. Red Viper still up for grabs. So a little update on those things. And again, when we say the square bodies are for fun, they're for fun. We enjoy them. The shop enjoys them. We grew up with them. But in the business side of things, a lot of times they don't make sense. So now y'all can see it in black and white. I hate doing that because that really tells me that I waste a lot of time sometimes doing these things. But at the end of the day, again, it's fun. The guy could have said, hey, I want to drop 20 grand at the shop. Great. The shop would have made us some money. It all works out. It all blends together, and everybody's happy at the end of the day. We just want customers to be happy with the product. If you guys see anything that you want extra videos on, you want us to talk about more, or you like to see more of, reach out to us, please. Davis Drives on YouTube, Davis Auto Sales, and hope you guys have a great rest of the week. It's Wednesday. We got some more good content to come. Matter of fact, we'll drop in at the end of this one of them I see it traveling over here right now. So next project up. Stay in touch. Thanks, guys.